Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Wednesday, October 27, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Boston Bruins vs Florida Panthers. In addition to the offense playing well, the Bruins defense is only allowing 2.75 goals per game. Charlie McAvoy is making the case for the Norris Trophy this season with 9 blocked shots, 8 hits, and 2 assists on the offensive end of the ice, while Derek Forbort and Brandon Carlo have combined for 16 blocked shots to give the Bruins 2 strong defensive pairings. Moreover, Linus Ullmark is having a bounce-back season in the net with a .935 save percentage and a 2.00 goals against average on 62 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Florida Panthers. In the game with Arizona, Florida continued to ride their offense, which gave them control over a struggling team and went on to the victory. The Panthers controlled the opening period, owning an 11-1 advantage in shots on goal, but went to the dressing room tied at 1 after 20 minutes of play. After falling behind 1-0, Joe Thornton scored his first of the season on the power play at 19:41 off assists from Sam Reinhart and Brandon Montour to even things up. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6. Detroit Red Wings vs Washington Capitals. The offense has led the Red Wings, but the defense has struggled, allowing 3.50 goals per game. Gustav Lindstrom, Danny Deckesser, and Mark Stahl have combined for 43 blocked shots and 14 hits, but the back end of the defensive unit has struggled and allowed opponents to find open shots on the net. In addition, Alex Nedeljkovic has struggled in his first season with the Red Wings, with a .897 save percentage and a 3.40 goals against average on 117 shots, and hopes to improve for the rest of the season. Our first betting advice is to pick Washington Capitals -1.5 in the win over Ottawa. Washington overcame their shaky defensive zone work thanks to an offensive outburst to get the victory. The opening period saw the Capitals with an 18-13 advantage in shots on goal and took a 4-1 lead to the dressing room after 20 minutes of play. After falling behind 1-0, TJ Oshie tied the game with his second goal of the season at 6:26 off an assist from Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Oshie gave Washington a 2-1 advantage with his second of the game and third of the season at 11:10 off assists from Connor McMichael and Anthony Mantha. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6. Toronto Maple Leafs vs Chicago Blackhawks. The offense was excellent for the Leafs last season. The Leafs finished last season ranking 6th in goals per game and shots per game. Mitchell Marner finished last year 4th in points and Austin Matthews was the leading goal scorer in the league. They have started the season slow offensively. Toronto has not scored more than 3 goals in any of the 7 games, and they scored 1 goal in 3 out of the last 4 games. Through 7 games, the Leafs are averaging a poor 1.86 goals per game. Marner only has 1 point in 7 games and Matthews has 1 point in 4 games played. The 2 superstar players will need to step it up. Our first betting advice is to pick Toronto Maple Leafs. Chicago is averaging 2 goals per game. They scored 3 goals on 35 shots in their last game. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Philadelphia Flyers vs Edmonton Oilers. Atkinson leads the team with 4 goals and 6 points, and he has 3 goals over the last 2 games. Philly has played with balance so far, as Giroux, Joel Farabee, and Travis Konechny rank second on the club with 3 goals apiece. Backup G. Martin Jones, 1003.00 GAA, may get the start in this game, and in his season debut he stopped 37 of 40 shots in a 6-3 win over the Boston Bruins. Connor McDavid leads the NHL with 13 points and is tied for second with 6 goals, and after 6 goals and 3 assists in 2 games he did not score in the last game, but had 2 assists. Fellow star Draisaitl also has 6 goals and ranks third in the league with 11 points, and he has 4 goals and 3 assists over his last 3 games. While Edmonton is rolling, not all is good for the club, as they recently put G. Mike Smith on IR and recalled Stuart Skinner from the minors. Our first betting advice is to pick Edmonton Oilers minus 1.5. The Oilers have started Mikko Koskinen in 3 consecutive games. The veteran goalie has limited his foes to a total of only 5 goals, which equates to a 2.03 GA. Mike Smith has conceded 8 goals in his 2 performances. Edmonton ranks 4th in the NHL with an average of 4.5 goals per game. They are conceding an average of 2.5 goals, placing them 11th. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6.5. Vegas Golden Knights vs Dallas Stars. Laurent Brossoit is expected to get his first start inside of the net this season, but he has been struggling a bit. In his last game against the Los Angeles Kings, he allowed 2 goals on 16 shots in 1 full period. Vegas has allowed 19 goals this season, which is 19th in the league. They have been average against opposing power plays as they have killed 10 of 13, 73.92% of them so far this season. The Stars are a bottom 6 offense, so this will be a chance for the Golden Knights to battle against tough competition. Our first betting advice is to pick Vegas Golden Knights. Generating scoring chances has been a major issue for the Stars to start the season. Through 6 games, Dallas has scored just 1.83 goals per game, tied for the second worst mark in the NHL. The Stars have tallied 3 goals or fewer in all 6 contests, while converting on only 17.6% of their power play opportunities. Star defenseman Miro Heiskanen leads the team in all major categories with 6 points and a team-high 2 goals so far this season. Laurent Brossoit is scheduled to patrol the crease for the Golden Knights on Wednesday evening. The 28-year-old netminder comes in with a .000 record to go along with a 6.00 GAA and .875 save percentage after relieving Robin Lehner in a 6-2 loss versus the Los Angeles Kings. Last season, Brossoit played in 14 games, 11 starts, finishing .660 with a 2.42 GAA and .918 save percentage in those contests. Our second betting advice is to pick under 6. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.